Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. Back with my dude. What are we calling you now? Fat Stacks, Big Shersky, Big Mike. I never know which one we settle on. Dude's so famous, he's got so many names. Speaking of famous, I mean, he's a YouTuber now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that. He just shot a video.
Yeah.
We'll link his channel down below if you want to subscribe.
Yay.
Anyways, guys. I told you guys, last video or so, Friday was going to be my first day off in like a month. Me and Big Mike are out here, not catching any fish. So we're shooting another top 5 video. And today is going to be on a lipless. Top 5 lipless. I do apologize about the glare there. And if you guys hear some wind, I do apologize about that as well. Shouldn't be any wind noise, but you guys might hear the wind blowing. It's blowing like 74 out here today. So definitely not the day I would have hoped for my first day off in like a month. But I tell you what, water temps too is like 51 to 56. And I've always said, at least for me on this lake, fishing muddier water, when this lake hits 50 and it's dropping, it just shuts down. I've caught one fish before, and I do have it on video. I think water temp was 46 when it's dropping. Different when it's like 46, 50 and it's rising. But when it's dropping like it is now, I've only caught, like I said, one fish below 50 degrees. So this lake for me is about shut down. So if we go Monday, we'll be going to a bit more clear water than this lake here. Anyways, enough jaw jacking. That's what we're dealing with. Water temps, muddy water, no fish, the usual.
Yeah.
But let's hop into the top 5. And you guys always ask too, and I don't mention it, the boxes that I'm using for the most part, these are the Plano Edge, but these are the Flex boxes. And I do have a review on those boxes, which I'll link down below. So top 5, and Mike's got one. I guess I got 5. I'm not a huge lipless guy. I say that, and I got 2 Flex boxes here full of lipless. But I don't toss them a ton. It's more of a, for me, really, it's more of a fall bait. I toss them some in the spring, but more fall. And I remember fishing with Fluke Master. It was a few years back, and it was summertime. I actually took him to Coffeen Lake during the heat of the summer, and that's when the plant was running. Water temp was like, I don't know, upper 90s or something. But anyways, one of his like go-to baits, even in the summertime, like I guess one of his confidence baits, was a lipless. But like I said, I really only toss them during the fall. Mike, when do you like to toss them?
Whenever.
Whenever. All season?
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I'm going with one that probably, I'm sure you've tossed before too, and I'm sure we all can agree, it belongs in the top 5. And that is the, what do they actually call this? The Red Eye Shad. The Strike King Red Eye Shad. This one here is the 2-tap. 2-tap. I love that rattle. But the 2-tapper, this one here, I believe is like natural shad type color. I think that's the name of it, natural shad. I don't really know. Killer looking shad pattern there though. 2-tap, Strike King, Red Eye Shad. I mean, it's hard to beat, dude.
Pretty beautiful.
Pretty, that's right, that's your thing. It's pretty beautiful. This one is definitely beautiful. Great shad imitator, but gotta be in the top 5. This one here, and this is something else I want to say, guys. These top 5 for me, they're just baits that I like gain confidence in from catching fish on. Like, I'm not one of those guys that like, this one shimmies a little more or does this or whatever. I can't see nothing. This water's like black, right? So I don't know what it's doing down there. I don't know if it runs more nose down or nose up or sideways or backwards. I don't know. I can't see nothing. I'm just going by basically a straight retrieve, throwing it out, reeling it in, and ones that I've caught fish on. And that one there produces, okay? Number 2, I mean, really the Bill Lewis should be in here, but it's not one I toss a lot anymore. And I got a nice variety in here, guys, from Duo, Mega Bass I got in here, Storm Arashi, Jackall's in here. I tell you what, this is a good one here, Mike. Caught some fish on this one. Ooh. This is the Spro Aruku Shad. Aruku Shad, I think it's called. So it's got more of the BB type rattle to it. Another great color there, great shad imitator. And for the most part, I got shad colors, bluegill colors, and crawfish type colors. I don't branch off really much more than that. I mean, that's a good variety there, but normally like square bills, I got like 16 shad colors and like 5 craw colors. For the most part here, I got like a craw color, shad color, a chrome is a good one, and a bluegill. But the Uruku shad has been a proven fish catcher over the years for sure. Which one is this here, Mike? Oh, that's the Yozuri 13 Fishing. Yeah. Yeah. I think that one deserves to be in there. Spro Uruku shad. Uruku, I think it's Uruku shad. And let me know down below, like I always ask you guys, what's your top 5, your number 1 or whatever. I like to try out different ones as well, but I believe this one here belongs in the top 5, at least for me. Dude, this one here, it's got to be in there. I love this one. This one is, I will say number 3. This is the Biospawn Rattlebot. Is that I think they call that Rattlebot?
Yeah.
Rattlebot. And what's cool about this one here, like this one here obviously is a shad pattern. And if you grab a craw pattern, you'll notice something different here. Here's the craw pattern. Okay, here's the shad. You guys can hear that? More BBs, a bit higher pitched in the shad. And then the craw is, it's not a one knocker, but it's not as many BBs. I wouldn't call that a one knocker, would you? No. It's definitely way less. Might be a couple in there, but I feel like I'm doing like the
cha-cha.
Doing the cha-cha. But yeah, I like the option of having 2 different rattle sounds from the craw patterns to the shad patterns. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put the Rattlebot number 3 for sure. I've done well on that one. This has been a great one too at the ponds too. Have you caught any on that one, Mike? I think you have. I think you threw this one last year. So I think you actually have.
Yes, I have actually.
So yeah, he actually has. Yeah. And again, I haven't caught like hundreds of fish on lipless. I'm not a huge lipless guy. I like to dabble in it from time to time. But again, this is one that I go to when I'm tossing them and I've caught fish on. So I was wondering why I was feeling something in my finger. It's because that thing was coming off. Ow, and those are actually in my finger. I was like, why does that feel sharp? Where'd that go?
I get it. Well, here it is. I got it.
That's the hook bonnets. I got a discount code for those. I'll link them down below, pop them up on the screen for you guys. But yeah, Rattlebot gotta be number 3. I know what I'm gonna do for 4 for sure. This is a tough one. You know what I like? I might go with this one right here. Again, I know there's plenty of other ones that belong in the top 5. And like I said earlier, that doesn't mean these suck. They just mean like I've caught more fish or I got more confidence in other ones for whatever reason. The Megabass ones are awesome. I broke a couple of these off before, so I hate throwing these. Get them down in the brush and all that, and you gotta break them off because these are like, I don't know, 18, 20 bucks a piece. These are awesome. But when I'm fishing more open water and all that, you know, jigging them out of trees or brush or whatever the case may be, I hate breaking them off, so I don't toss them that often. When I'm a bit shallower, where I think I can get them back, that's when I kind of like to go to the more expensive ones. But, and again, I don't know what separates them from one to the other, but they just look freaking dang good. I mean, if I was a fish dude, I'd destroy that, you know what I'm saying? So they're definitely, they probably belong in the top 5. I just don't toss them as much as others. But I think this one here, Mike, what we did Strike King, we did Storm, or the Spro Uruku shad, we did Biospawn. I'm gonna have to go with this little dude right here. I like this one. I do like that duo though. This one's just real thin, it vibrates really good, being something like that, dude. This is a good one. I don't know the exact name of it. Duo Realis Vibration 68, that's a great one. I like that 13 one too, dude. This really is a tough one. I'm gonna go with this one though, because I like it. I like it. I caught fish on it, I like it. It's another great pond one. This is the, I don't know if it's called the Junior. That's the War Pig Junior, I believe it's called. It could be like a 1/4 ounce. I actually have one of these tied on from today. Little chrome one. Hard to beat the chrome. But yeah, I'm going little Junior War Pig. Their full size one, it's a freaking tank. That's a big one. I don't know if they make one between these two.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, for 1/2 ounce, that's a big dog right there. If you want to compare the two, that's definitely a big size difference. 1/2, and I do believe this one's a 1/4.
There's got to be a size in between that.
You would think, but I don't believe. Yeah, it says Junior on there. I don't know if it says a weight. I think it's a 1/4. But yeah, that's for 1/2 ounce. That's a big dog right there. But I'm gonna go with the Junior War Pig. You know, I like the size of it. It catches fish, and great color selection over there at Berkeley. Berkeley, I tell you what, Berkeley's doing big things. I'm liking the Berkeley stuff for sure. But yeah, we're gonna make that one. We're gonna make a number 4, man. Like I said, there's a lot of great choices in here. I do like the Storm ones too. What are these ones called? The Arashi Vibes or something like that. These were a good one too. Bill Lewis. Yeah, a lot of good ones in here, but I'm gonna go with those 4 for sure because I've caught fish on them. I got a lot of confidence in them. Again, they're all good. Well, them 4 for sure. And I'm gonna actually put this one as my number 1 because this one is a fish catcher. And I'm gonna say something here. Some of you may or may not agree with this. This whole box, by the way, is this particular brand or bait here, and it's the Booyah. What is the actual name of this one? The Booyah. What is the name of that?
That's a good question.
Booyah. There has to be a name for it. The Booyah Lipless? No.
These them.
Maybe it's just the Booyah Lipless. But what I was getting at is Excalibur used to make a lipless crankbait. And now if you're trying to get an Excalibur, they go up to like 25, 50, 75, 100 bucks. I've seen guys asking crazy amounts of money for those lipless. And I think it was Jason Christie made a video saying that these are the same blanks as those. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna take his word for it. Again, I'm not one of those guys that can, you know, look under the water or whatever and see what the bait is doing to compare it from one to the other. I have no idea. But what I do know is these babies are a fish catcher for sure. And I'm putting these as my number 1. Again, I think it's just called the Booyah Lipless.
Yeah, I caught my last tournament.
Yeah. His tournament, that was at Pomme de Terre. We can't tell him what happened. Should we tell him?
Tell him what?
Let's do a little story time.
All right.
So.
No, don't tell him.
That's what we have to tell him that.
Don't tell him it.
So, I work weekends, and Mike was actually working Saturday with us, and we tried to rush done. We didn't rush, but we got done as fast as we could to get home to drive to the hotel. I think we had like a 3.5 hour drive, whatever. So anyways, we get off work, get home, get showered, head out, and Mike wanted Arby's for dinner. Put it this way, after that dinner, I can't eat Arby's anymore after what happened, and I'm a fast eater, okay? Little Mike here had 3 roast beef sandwiches, and he ate them way faster than I did. But I tell you what,
stop it there. Stop.
They came up much quicker than he ate them as they went down. If you see what I'm saying there, this dude got a sick stomach on the way. And it was rough. After seeing that, I can no longer eat a roast beef sandwich. But what I'm getting at here is Mike's a trooper. He puked his guts out all night, got up 4:30 in the morning, got dressed, took him to the lake, and that was your first tournament fish, because the other tournament, you didn't catch any fish, right?
I caught one, but it didn't.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't a keeper. It was a bass, not a keeper.
Yeah.
But you actually, and we'll put a picture up on the screen here, you actually got to weigh in a couple bass that you caught on the Booyah Lipless.
Yeah, I caught 5 fish, 1 17-pound carp, a drum, a white bass, and 2 keeper bass.
And 2 keeper bass. Yeah, I think Bryce caught a keeper, Mike caught 2 keepers, so they had 3 keepers. for that tournament. What, a little over 5 pounds, I believe, something like that?
Yeah, about around.
Around 5 pounds or something like that. But he caught his first tournament keepers on the booyah. And I think it was actually, Michael, that was
silver.
the only one was silver?
Yeah, it was silver one. I broke it off.
He broke it off, but it was the only one that I had. I think it was this one right here.
Yep.
This one here has all the BBs, and that's another thing that's cool about the booyah as well. They have the BBs, and then they have, let's see here. Oh, I got one of them. They have the one knocker. So you have both options with the booyah as well. But yeah, he caught it on the chrome blackback, but it was the one knocker. And I only had one of those, took it out of my box, gave it to him, caught his fish, broke it off. It'd been cool if he still had it, he could have hung it on his wall or whatever. But anyways, this bait right here is our number one, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's my number one. You have one other one.
I have another one.
This is probably still your number one just because...
So I didn't want to do the same one as you, so I took my number two.
Number two, but yeah, this one here is near and dear to your heart because you caught your first tournament bass with this bait right here. But man, it's a fish catcher for sure. And guys, you can pick these up over there at Lurenet. Discount code on the screen for you guys. Link down below. TJ81 get you guys 15% off on everything on that website. So definitely check it out. But yeah, booyah for the win, man.
All right.
So that's my top 5. I don't really think you can argue with that. So like I said, I got a bunch of other ones, but those top 5 I have a ton of confidence in. And while I'm looking at this box here, they had some special runs of these. There might be a handful left. I don't believe there's many left, but some of these colors, and I don't know the names offhand.
Oh, that's cool.
Some of these colors here, dude, are just freaking fire, man. Yeah, Michael, you will not have this one in your box. Nor will you have this one in your box, man. That's a killer one there, dude. But yeah, that's my top 5. Mike, what is your number 2, you said? Now, you're taking it out of the package here, but I know you've caught fish on this one before.
Yeah.
At the little park lake by the house. I think this is probably... No, you threw the...
Knife of the day.
I thought you threw the bombers before.
Yep.
This is probably, I think it's probably the first one you threw this year, though.
It is.
Was the, I'm not gonna say nothing yet. Knife of the day, what's your knife of the day?
Crankbait.
The Crankbait?
I think it's Kershaw.
Kershaw Crankbait? I'm rocking the old, maybe a little stiff. I'm rocking the Native 5. That is the, oh, what do they call that steel? Probably says on here. Magna Cut. Native 5 Magna Cut steel, boy. And Mike's number 2.
It's a good old Guggen Clutch.
Guggen Clutch. Yeah, I guess it was this year you were catching them on the craw pattern.
Yeah.
At the Park Lake Guggen Clutch. You probably got fished old Bryce Masters nothing too, didn't you?
That's a good question. Well, he broke off his, so he had a tie on a square bill.
Oh, he was cheating with a square bill?
Yeah, he was cheating.
He's cheating, I got you, makes sense. Oh, that's right, was it a lipless only day?
It was a clutch only day.
Clutch only day. He broke his off, cheated, and went to square bill.
Yeah.
Sounds like Bryce.
Yeah.
Bryce, we love you, man.
No, we don't.
Rattles?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I believe somebody said in the comments in one of our last videos that the Guggens do come with mustads, so that's a bonus too. So cool. And you notice Mike just took this out of the package. He might have a new unboxing video up on his channel. Check it out. Link down below. But yeah, that's our top 5. Mike's top 2. Let's go over a combo or 2 real fast. I got 2 that I was working with today. My other one's got a square bill on it now, but it had a lipless on it earlier. And guys, really, these are the same combos that you would have seen for square bills. Same combos that I use for lipless. And that is the Akuma Guide Select. It's a 7-foot medium power with a moderate action. So it's a cranking rod. And I've said in the past many times, normally I like a medium heavy rod for my square bills or for my lipless. But this medium, it feels more like a medium heavy to me. We got the Daiwa Zillion SV in a 6.3, running 15-pound Seagar InvisX. And then for my lighter traps, running that Kistler Chromium. And one of you guys asked about this rod from my last video, and I didn't know it. They no longer have the carbon wrap on them. Now they're, I think it's a full cork. I'm digging the carbon. I'm not really sure why they went to full cork, but that split grip carbon wrap, dude, is freaking killer. You will never have one of these, Michael. But yes, this is the Kistler Chromium. It is their shallow crank topwater rod. It's a 7.2 medium power. It's labeled fast action, but it's a really soft, it has a really soft action to it. So, but yeah, it is their shallow crank topwater rod, 1/8 to 1/2 ounce. That's why I put my smaller lipless on here. And that is the Tatula 80 in a 6.3, and that is 12-pound Seagar InvisX. Man, you cannot beat the InvisX. That's good stuff. I think it's what I've been running for you too. The InvisX, yeah. I'm definitely not giving him no tattoo. But InvisX, man, it's a super solid line. Great for really anything. Great moving bait line for sure, though. I like the stretch that InvisX has. And that's my 2 lipless combos. Mike, where's yours at? What you got? Oh, you got? Do you have a bomber on there?
Yeah. No, I got a.
Oh, I remember this combo. That's right, you stole it from me.
Yeah, I did.
Bait sack, you gotta shout out the bait sack, dude.
Yeah. Here, wait, figure out what's.
What are you doing, G?
There we go.
The old bait sack used to be Calco's Fishing, now TackleWorks. I try to mention these guys as much as possible. I truly love the bait sack. I got a discount code I'll put on the screen for you guys. Link them down below, as well as some videos. Check them out, man. Love the bait sack from TackleWorks. Do you have a knot? What's going on here? What's the deal?
Oh, no, we're good.
We're good. Just you let her hang in the water there.
Go.
All right, Mike. Oh, wait. Is that why you're handing this to me? Am I doing this?
Yeah.
Akuma EVX, man, one of my favorite rods. And like I always say, sadly, it was discontinued. But this was an awesome rod. For sure, 7-foot, medium heavy, moderate action. It's got a nice cranking rod here. Full grip. I like that full grip on there. SLX in a 6.3. And you'll notice this time the spool is much fuller because we spooled her back up with Seagar InvisX 15-pound test. So that's Mike's combo right there, and he's got the gold, man. Love that gold.
Yeah.
That's the one knocker, booyah, lipless.
Yeah.
You swap out them hooks on there?
Nope.
Are those stock hooks on that one? Are they? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can tell. I thought maybe you got my hook box and installed those too, but yeah, those are stock. Cool.
Put my bait
cool.
sack. My bait sack.
Bait sack. Oh. And guys, that should wrap it up, man. You've seen our top 5 lipless. You've seen our combos. I feel like what's that show?
I don't know.
What's that one show? Remember that? Like celebrities would like show people their house and all that. What was that called? Like, and that's what they would say. Like, well, you seen my house, you seen my cars, now you gotta go. You seen our lipless, you seen our rods and reels. Now we're out, guys. It's always a blast shooting these videos, especially with my dude, Big Mike. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And what are we doing next? For this time of year, jerkbait might be a good one. Again, I'm not a huge jerkbait guy, but we could do our top. You never threw jerkbait?
Nope.
We could still do our top 5 of that. Could maybe still do swim jigs. I probably wouldn't toss a swim jig anymore, but we could do swim jigs. I guess, should we stay more seasonal?
Or should we just do in general?
Or just like, you know,
Any bait.
Any bait.
You do it.
I'm trying to think if it would be more beneficial for seasonal, like cold water baits, and we get to spring, do warm water baits or springtime baits and all that. You know what I'm saying? Should we do seasonal? I don't know. That's for you guys to let us know down in the comments what we should roll with next, whether it be jerk baits or swim baits or whatever. Let us know. But guys, Appreciate you hanging with us. If you guys liked the video, be sure to smash the thumbs up. And if you haven't smashed the thumbs up like on my last 10 videos, go do that as well.
Yeah.
Drop some comments, man. Help us out. Give us a push. We need that subscriber interaction in the videos to get them pushed, man. YouTube's being a little stingy right now, so it would greatly help us out if you guys like the video. Leave a comment, subscribe, ding the bell, do all that good stuff.
All of that to my channel as well.
That's right. Love you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Bye.